The 10th season of Alone on the History Channel coming to us on June 8th. Mikey Helton here, one of the contestants here. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you for having me.
Let's talk a little bit about you growing up in Georgia and maybe some of the things you went through that are preparing you for the show.
Well, growing up down here, we actually, we hunt and fished and trapped and gathered, and that was just a daily thing for us growing up. And then once I got into my teens, we actually hit a time where we didn't have any running water or power, so we were left to live without the basic, comforts and necessities that most people had. And that taught us, even more how to purify water, how to collect it, how to, store our food, how to prepare it for a long storage, and kind of shaped me into, being able to live without those things and not really having a problem without having water, on a tap or being able to flick a light switch and turn it on.
And now you've got those skills that you had growing up, and you get to bring them to Canada. You get to bring them to this 10th season. But we're also going to add in some black bears, some wolves, a moose. This is it's a little bit different scenery.
Yeah, it's a little bit different. We have black bears here too. People will say we don't have wolves, but we do. They're just few. But we have the black bears, wolves, wild boars, and those are down here. If you were to get too close to them, the black bears usually run away. But we were warned up there that the black bears don't run from you there. They're not scared of you.
It's a whole nother beast. Let's talk a little bit about the 10 items every person gets to bring with them or is equipped with. Tell me about what you're gonna have on this journey.
I'm gonna bring my axe and my saw. I'll have a ferro rod, a cooking pot, multi-tool, my Leatherman, have some fishing cord, some snare wire, paracord, a sleeping bag, and of course my bow.
Now you talked a little bit about growing up in the hunting and fishing and growing up with without running water, but you also now have a family. You have you're married, you have kids. How is that experience kind of shaped you to kind of go back on your own to have to do these things solo?
Oh, that was really, really hard to leave my family. Probably the hardest thing out of all of this was saying goodbye to them, saying goodbye to my son, my youngest son. He doesn't understand what was happening. Everyone else knows that I'm going on this show and I'll be back. That we don't know when, but I'll be back eventually. But he just knew that I was gone. One day I was gone. He didn't see me anymore. And then months later, however long, and then he got to see me again. So it was the hardest leaving him.
And that probably motivates you a little bit more to do well during this challenge.
Yeah, you want to make it worth it. You don't want to go in and be one of those people that tap out 1 or 2 days in, knowing that that $500,000 is really going to help him out.
There's 10 survivalists that are going to be on the series. Do you get to see what everyone else is bringing? Did you know anybody else, or are you just kind of going this on alone?
We got to know each other a little bit before drop time, before drop day. We got to know each other a little bit. I'm sure that everybody, myself included, kind of keeps a little bit stored away, but we do share a couple of stories. We don't want to tell everybody exactly what we're going to do or what our plans are, and try to keep our little tactics to ourselves. But at the same time, you can't be around these people and not share stories with them and not talk to them. They're all just really great people, and they all know exactly what they're doing out there. They all have just these amazing skills.
Awesome. Well, Mikey, thank you so much for your time today. The 10th season of Alone on History Channel coming to us on June 8th. And good luck on the show.
Thank you very much.